What up? What up? What up? It's your man King Howie back in effect, dropping another video. And my early MVP candidate so far this NBA season has to go to Paul George, man. This dude is having an incredible year. Held it down when Russell Westbrook was hurt. I think Russell Westbrook came back and then got hurt again, and he still held it down. One of the top teams in the West so far, the Oklahoma City Thunder, are having an exceptional year again. Um, this man is probably the best two-way player in the league, I gotta say, this year. I mean, he's doing it offensively and defensively. I think he's one of the top three, top four, top five in steals this season. Dunked on Giannis Antetokounmpo, whatever you say his last name. No disrespect, Greek freak, but your name is crazy. I shouldn't say crazy. I would say it's uncommon to us out here in the States. I got to give it to Paul George. A lot of people gave him a lot of flack for leaving the Indiana Pacers after having that devastating leg injury in USA basketball team, and then coming back and showing that he can still be a top player in the league. It goes to OKC after leaving the Indiana Pacers. That whole thing with Larry Bird stepping down and things like that started coming up, and the team wasn't the way it was after he came back from the injury. Goes to OKC, steps up in a huge way, choked in the playoffs. I think he only scored like 5 points or something like that in the playoff game, which was real unbecoming of Paul George. Then all of the chatter about him joining LeBron James with the Lakers, decided not to come to the Lakers and signed with OKC. And that was, I don't blame Paul George for re-signing with OKC just because, and I say a lot of that had to do with the ink that was in writing in the contract, to where if he had got injured again, or if he does get injured again, he still gets his money. So who wouldn't sign that contract? You always want to sign a contract where you got the leverage, you know what I'm saying? Where it's going to benefit you the most. I don't think the Lakers would have done anything like that, or I don't think they would have put anything in a contract that would give Paul George an advantage. So he decided to resign with OKC, and this year I have to say, man, Paul George is very consistent. Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh, what about James Harden? Man, fuck James Harden, man. Fuck James Harden. James Harden dropped 61. He's dropped 30 points in 22 straight games. So what? So what? He ain't doing what Paul George is doing. So this is my MVP candidate. Y'all can have James Harden if y'all want to. I still don't think he should have been MVP last year. I think LeBron should have got it. doing what he did with the Cavaliers. But anyway, this is just the early candidate. We still have, the rest of the season to get through. Who knows? Paul George could have a letdown second, a letdown rest of the season after the All-Star break. But as of right now, this guy is just getting it done. Becoming he's starting to become a great closer, closing out games when Russell Westbrook can't do it, shooting 7 for 30 from the field. Russell Westbrook, at one point in time, did kind of just start deferring the ball to Paul George, trying to work on his shooting percentage. If you look at Russell Westbrook's shooting percentage, it is not pretty, man. This dude will go out there and just jack up shots, man, and not give a damn. He shoots terrible from the three-point line. He'll still give you a triple-double, but man, Russell Westbrook probably have he'll have all these triple doubles. Like, oh damn, he have all these triple doubles. But then when you look at the percentages behind the triple doubles, it's just gonna be shocking. So Paul George has to do a lot to help this team win when he's dealing with the MVP. He's playing with the MVP player who's just playing reckless and helping his team win. And he's not touching the ball all the time. James Harden touches the ball all the time. James Harden to get the ball and go out there and just kill 19 seconds off the clock before he even decide to even shoot the ball or pass it to somebody. Paul George don't got to do none of that shit. Yes, I get it. He's playing with the MVP. And that has its advantages and perks. I will give you that. But look at how, but let's just say if Chris Paul wasn't hurt, Chris Paul's not playing like Russell Westbrook. He's not going out there jacking up 7 for 30 from the field. 3 for 12 from the 3-point line. He's not doing that. Chris Paul's putting up consistent numbers. Chris Paul's going to shoot around close to 47% from the field. He's going to shoot around 40-something% from the 3-point line. And it's going to be right decision type shots. It ain't going to be just I'm going to jack the ball up type shit like Russell Westbrook be doing. So I got to give all of the checks and all of the checks and shit got to go to Paul George. To me right now, he's the leading MVP candidate for the NBA this year. He's just having an exceptional season, man. He's starting to become that closer that OKC might need. They might have to give him the ball at the end of games to close him out because he sure can do it. So y'all let me know who y'all think y'all MVP candidate is. I wouldn't be shocked if some of y'all came on here and said, oh, James Harden, James fucking Harden. I can't believe they got a stat for him. The most step-back three-pointers made or attempted. I can't believe that. Another made-up stat by ESPN. First QBR. Now step-back threes. Whatever. Well, fuck. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Shout out to PG, man. I'm out, man.